Hello and welcome to Lord Lukan. It's time to grab your favorite costume and a Google Translator, because we're going in for another episode of All You Need to Know About 90 Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise, Season 3, Episode 7. We'll see some more fun dressing up. Then we'll be going dining.
Yuga. Oh, that's a chicken feet.
And Everton does some more acting.
Well, that's like news to me, but...
Welcome, Mis Pequeños Tesoros, and a huge thank you to all those beautiful people who have subscribed and the glorious members of the Lukan Manor. Please make sure you've given the subscribe button a playful pat on the bum as it enters the game, and make a short pass to the like button. First down of the quarter is with Macho Matt and Anna. And it's back to the Carnival. Last episode, Matty Poo was wearing a delightful Peter Pan costume. So what do we get today? Hang on to your trousers.
You excited?
Yeah, are you?
Well, that wasn't so bad this time. Granted, it's hard to know who has the biggest bulge in their shorts, but at least he doesn't look so ridiculous. Oh look, there's a toothbrush. So off they go to the Carnival. Blimey, how's he holding on to that? If it's how it looks like he is, I'd be making this face too.
Anna wanted us to do this cat and dog. I kind of changed it into like cat and wolf to give it more of a fierce vibe.
Yeah, fierce. Yeah, no, not the first word I thought of, but you know, you go for it. Yeah, probably best you don't do that, yes.
You do one, break it this leg too, the other leg.
Yeah, doing great there, Macho Matt. When she said break it, she didn't mean look like you've been fitted with an undersized prosthetic.
I hope Matthew can last longer than yesterday.
The words every man wants to hear. But then Brazilian Woody comes by and wants to dance with Anna.
I'm trying to keep my cool with this cowboy.
Yeah, he'll be getting a strongly worded email if he's not careful. But then this happens. I know, I saw it too. Old smeary face in the background. Dodgy. And it doesn't stop there, because someone plays with her ears, so Matt breaks out the level 10 glare card.
You're a poopy head.
But jealousy is Matt's worst best friend.
When you go out, yeah, do guys come up to you like this?
Yeah.
So to remind her that he's the man, he gives the old big bad wolf twitchy eye butt dance combo.
I think it's cute for him.
But Macho Matt, the super duper alpha, is coming out now he's had a few drinks. And he talks a bit of smack. Well, it might not be smack, more maybe like slap. Well, maybe not really much of a slap, more of a sort of a tweaky nipple maneuver.
You shut him down quickly, which is good because I didn't want to have to get face, but I mean...
Yeah, he's so lucky he got to walk away from that. There would have been pocket protectors at dawn. Now over to Juan and Jessica. And it's time for cooking with Juan.
This is how we make sancocho.
Yeah, well, here's a prediction. After seeing Mac and me hating the soup in an earlier episode, and that this dish looks something like this, he'll spend hours making it, the kids won't try it, he'll get annoyed, and Jessica will put him on the naughty step. Hey Jessica, how are things going so far?
And so far, things have been going really well.
Yeah, that's why her mouth even shut down halfway through that sentence.
Going really well.
If you say so, just ignore the parts about him not really doing anything with the apartments, that he's not committed to giving up cruising, that he gets highly irritated by the kids not liking his food, that you think he's cheated on you, and it's only the first 4 days. Yeah, it'll be fine. So who the hell is this?
Brian, meet bitch Brian. Hi, Brian.
I see the Colombian cloning cartel is getting better at their work, but it's not all about soup, you know? No. Jessica and Juan, more time for those in the back, have an ulterior motive.
We've decided that today is the day that we're gonna let the boys in on our secret.
Yeah, this is gonna go really well. And Jessica hasn't reminded us that she's pregnant 600 times this episode yet.
I'm 2 months pregnant.
Yeah, we know. But then there's the sound of Mac and me giving his opinions.
Mommy, I don't want to try it.
It'll be good.
This may not be a popular opinion, but if she wasn't so soft on the kids, then this wouldn't be so much of an issue. Maybe it's because I come from a generation who got what they were given, and it wasn't an option to say no. My generation and the last generation to really be failed by society. We're all older than Google. We're not allergic to dust and wheat. And we know that discipline in life includes food discipline. Sure, it's easy to give them processed easy food stuff, and I'm sure all of us parents have taken an easy option before, but laughing when your child point blank says
N-O, N-O.
and then just laughing at it.
But you might love it.
Sure, she's probably laughing out of embarrassment, but it's clear Mac and me is in charge of this relationship. Even Juan Small Step for Man knows it.
Kids shouldn't rule their parents, and that's what's going on right now.
Can't help but agree with you, really. And oh look, stubble. You're a man now, my son.
And I don't want to raise my kid the way she's raising her kids.
Well, you probably don't want to be swanning off on your cruise then, do you, mister? So you can clearly do caring, but not discipline. So if you can do it better, get your boob to Poopy Town and prove it. But it's dinner time, and Juan Love serves up lunch. And the kids play What's in My Soup?
What is that?
Corn.
Okay, cool, bit of corn. Surely everybody loves a bit of corn.
This?
So that's yuca.
What's yuca?
Oh, that's a chicken food.
Yeah, great job, one thing after another. It's one thing serving the grown-ups some challenging food, but the kids, well, it can't get much worse than that.
That's a chicken head!
A chicken head?
It's delicious.
Ew!
Okay, well now he's just trolling them, surely. But this is a kid who won't even eat eggs. What the hell makes you think you might be happily chilling out, nibbling on a bit of a chicken head? Apparently they're mostly gristle and fat, but the best part, apparently, is cracking the head and slurping the brains. Mmm.
When I was young and I got the chicken head, I would have jumped of joy. That's the best part.
Yeah, I'll be okay, thanks. So after that amazing success, they get ready to tell the kids about the new arrival.
Mom and Juan are having a baby.
And for a whole minute or two, it's fine. Then... yeah, it'll be fine. So let's see how Scotty Dog and Lydia are getting up to.
Do you feel like the language barrier is an issue for us? Oh my God. Get this thing to work.
I feel very good.
Yeah, it's fine. But again, they've had some tech issues. So Lydia tells him what to do in Spanish.
Está equivocado. Vuelve a escribir.
Yeah, that'll help. He'll just have to translate what you said to figure out how to find out what it was that you said. Genius.
Okay.
Vuelve a escribir. Okay.
All right.
This is so ridiculous. You've known each other a year, and neither of them thought about learning the other's language. And the funny thing is that they're going through all this just to ask, do you think the language is a barrier? No, it's fine. Of course it's fine. So Scotty Dog's patience run out, and he asks one of the producers for a quick chat.
You got a minute? Can I talk to you?
Oh dear, he's breaking the fourth wall. But of course the drama is much better than the actual conversation.
Yeah, we have somebody? Yeah. Do we have somebody available?
Yeah.
And rather than writing in a character who can translate, like they did in the bar in the other episode, they bring in the translator.
And I was hoping that,
she'd sleep with you.
you know, we would build on what we've been working on for like the last year.
That she'd sleep with you.
Finito?
The end.
No, I mean,
And all that sits on a cliffhanger. Ooh, suspenseful. What can they actually do at this point? Communication isn't working, and Scott is expecting a certain pace. Lydia is disappointed because what he said doesn't totally ring true with their previous conversations. And Scott is hornier than a rhino on Viagra, and might just be smuggling some peanuts. And while they do that, we're off to see Fakey Jamaica Everton and Discount Demi Moore.
I don't want to just give up on it yet. It's not a decision you make impulsively.
Yeah, you know, it's not like remortgaging your house and buying a bunch of land or something. This one's important.
I feel really disrespected by some of Everton's choices.
Yeah, because he's been flowing all those nude pictures. Oh, sorry, no, that's you, yes. He's the one that physically cheated. That's right. So, Discount Demi does a best acting sultry on a rock for a bit.
That he...
But the tide comes in and she has to do a quick runner.
I didn't tell Everton because...
Shame, really. Could have cut this lame storyline a bit shorter if she'd have got washed away. So now it's time for Acting 101, and Everton puts in an Oscar-winning performance. So join me now with Acting with Everton. Welcome to Acting with Everton. For a low price of 600,000, you too could act like Everton in memorable scenes such as, "Ooh, I didn't see you there."
Hey.
Hey, hon. How are you?
You too could deliver such whimsical ignorance as this.
Well, you told me that you had to, take a mortgage out on your house.
Also in this learning pack, we include surprise.
Really?
All right, stop it now. This is so silly. I mean, no, totally genuine. Yes, of course. Anyway, you two could show how to be the bearer of bad news.
Well, that's like news to me, but...
And even learn to show drama to your mama. That's right, Acting 101 with Everton. Buy it now. But he's not the only Grammy nominee. Discount Demi Moore has a line to make look difficult as well.
You took it, honestly, better than I thought you would.
All right, that's it. I don't think I can take any more of this. But what does Discount Demi make of it?
He doesn't seem as bothered as I thought he would be, and actually a lot more supportive.
Yeah, his range doesn't include bothered. It just about manages to look conscious.
I will support you 100%, as long as it's not something that I don't know about.
All right, I'm done. Let's move on. Let's go back to see Jessica and Juan year off his 15th birthday, and her eldest son Dayton is not taking the news very well.
How do you feel?
Well, I'd say that tears and anxiety are a sure sign that he's ecstatic about it. Spoiler alert, Jessica gives birth to another son, and they call him David Vincent Daza Londinho. I guess they all get a D name, but they go backwards in the alphabet from the second consonant. Dayton, Dawson, David. I guess Z and X were a bit difficult to put in a name. If they have another one, maybe they'd call it Datsun. You gotta feel bad for him in a way. Presumably the dad has given consent for him to be in the show because both parents have to. Oh, by the way, this is his dad. I guess they get mummy's ears, but Dayton has been through this before and is bound for round 2 of eldest child syndrome. Dawson was premature, so Dayton had to get to grips with the extra attention his brother needed. So now he's feeling the sense of abandonment, and understand object permanence as he does, it's all a bit much for him.
You're gonna be the best big brother. You already are, and you're gonna be the world's best big brother.
How about reassuring him about his position as a son, not just as a brother? A brother pertains to being a sibling, but a son is all about how special we are to our mothers. How about that?
You want us to be a family?
The love of his life is talking about finding a love of her life, and he's dealing with the change of not being the most adored. And what does she say?
And finding out probably one of the biggest things he's ever found out in his 8 years of life.
Yeah, you laugh about it, you insensitive, shallow-minded bitch. And yes, I'm going there. Have a fucking clue, dumbass.
It breaks my heart to see him hurting.
And hey, good to see her friend feeling for him. But one more time comes and does some consolation.
I'm frustrated a little bit because I was expecting those tears, that reaction.
Because you're fucking 12. Because neither of you considered his feelings, dumbasses. Maybe they should have considered the idea that he knew a family, that he knew a man in his life that meant something, that he knew what it was like to be the center of someone's world. His little world changed, and there was precious little understanding going on, because he probably remembers how it felt to be part of something that broke, and how it feels to be alone. Right, enough of this. Let's go and make fun of Discount Demi Moore and Flaky Jamaica.
I don't know if he's really not upset or if he's just not showing me he's upset because he
can't act to save his life because he's read the script already.
He wants me to forgive him for sleeping with another woman in Grand Cayman.
Ah, yes, of course, the plot. Yes, sure.
Now Jordan is doing something really special for me.
Oh, yeah, and what could that possibly be?
This is something for Everton's eyes only.
Yeah, aside from that guy in the boat, the cameraman, the sound crew, the production staff, the director, the script editor, but apart from all that, yeah, it's totally just for his eyes only.
He always has my back.
I don't think it's necessarily your back he's videoing, but of course it's not something she usually does, as she checks out the camera crew to make sure they're looking.
My first time to see a Jamaican waterfall.
That's what he said. Ah, is he actually interested? I can't show a bunch of the stuff because YouTube likes to demonetize me, even when they allow this stuff on other channels. But he's not exactly devouring, huh?
It was so beautiful.
Yes.
But the boat driver had a lovely day at work.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I bet it was. $2.99 and I'll sit on a cake for you, mate. Anyway, back to Scotty Dog and his nipples. And here's where I regret giving him a chance.
She mentioned about my ex-girlfriend from Colombia.
Okay, so what about her, mister?
We didn't talk for over a year and a half.
Ah, the one who fleeced you for $17,000. Yeah, she must have been really special.
But recently, she reached out to me out of the blue.
So now I'm totally with Lydia. She called it right. He's just a dog looking for a leg.
I have mixed feelings about a lot of things.
And when did the other woman contact him? After totally ghosting him?
2 weeks ago.
So he knew the lady in Colombia for 8 months, gave her 17 grand, then she disappeared for a year or so.
She deserves better than that.
But he gives her the whole teary-eyed rubbish.
I don't know, like I feel like I'm...
Yeah, whatever, doggy boy. You hedged your bets and it didn't pay off. And now you're all drunk and emotional. I'm finding it hard to care.
Just started messaging me with the best intentions.
Please, continue. You were saying something about best intentions?
She thinks it was better not to come.
Not to tell her the truth?
The truth existed in the US. The truth existed on the plane. The truth existed when you got there. Don't go asking for acknowledgement for being honest when the truth had to fight its way out. That's enough of these guys and nearly enough for us. But in the next episode, we'll have some fun with April poisoning the family.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just a spray.
La mano.
See, you can have it. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't.
So thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure as always. Until next time, stay beautiful. Love to my 3. You take care of yourself.